Hello everyone, welcome back to This Day in Weather. If you're just joining this channel, this is where you can learn about weather events that occurred in the United States on the date the video was posted in years past. Today is October 10th. On this day in 1949, much of Minnesota, Iowa, Wisconsin, Nebraska, Michigan, North Dakota, and South Dakota experienced gale to hurricane force winds from a rapidly deepening area of low pressure. The winds killed at least 4 people in Minnesota and injured over 100, along with causing widespread damage to buildings, trees, and power lines. Wind reports include 85 miles per hour in Rochester, Minnesota, 79 miles per hour in La Crosse, Wisconsin. The Twin Cities International Airport reported a gust of 89 miles per hour, while the wind was sustained at 50 miles per hour or greater for 2 straight hours, while St. Paul reported a gust of 82 miles per hour. Damage in the Twin Cities was said to have exceeded $1,1949 United States dollars, with at least half of that occurring in St. Paul. In 2025 United States dollars, the equivalent to that would exceed $13.61 million. On this day in 1970, the Caribbean Azores hurricane, which formed on September 30th, had already weakened to a tropical depression but struck Puerto Rico. Across the island, 10,000 people became homeless, with 3,000 housed in emergency shelters in San Juan. At least 600 houses were destroyed and another 1,000 were damaged. Across the island, at least 40 state roads were affected, with 15 blocked by landslides, and 11 bridges were destroyed. Flooding was caused by the storm, with the highest total being 41.68 inches near Hialeah. One boy was swept away by floodwaters, but was rescued by 2 people, while a girl was swept away by the floods and drowned. The desalination plant on St. Croix was damaged during the floods, temporarily stopped the supply of drinking water. Water from Puerto Rico had to be shipped to provide the 700,000 gallons needed daily. 22 people total were killed by the storm, and damage was around $65.5 million 1970 United States dollars, which in 2025 United States dollars would take over $546.91 million to equate to that. On this day in 2018, Hurricane Michael made landfall near Mexico Beach, Florida, as a Category 5 hurricane with 160 mile per hour winds. Michael had formed on the 7th and impacted parts of Central America and Cuba, then underwent rapid intensification, becoming a Category 5 hurricane just before making landfall. 4 hours after landfall, Michael had weakened below Category 3 status before moving into southwestern Georgia. After another few hours, Michael weakened to a tropical storm. On the 11th, Michael centered South Carolina and became extratropical that day before dissipating shortly after. In Bay County, where Michael made landfall, 45,000 structures were damaged and 1,500 were destroyed throughout the county, including 2 hospitals. 74 people lost their lives, and damage was $25.5 billion 2018 United States dollars, which would equate to over $32.883 billion in 2025 United States dollars. Following the 2018 season, the name Michael was retired and replaced with Milton, starting with the 2024 season. The name Milton would then be used in the 2024 season for a hurricane that devastated Florida. That hurricane made landfall near Siesta Key, Florida on October 9th as a 115 mile per hour Category 3 hurricane and destroyed the roof of Tropicana Field, home of Major League Baseball's Tampa Bay Rays, which forced them to play their home games during the 2025 season at George M. Steinbrenner Field, which is also the spring training home of the New York Yankees, and the Tampa Tarpons, the single-A affiliate of the New York Yankees. The Tarpons play their 2025 home games at an adjacent practice field, Community Field at GMS Field. Milton caused 45 fatalities, 15 of which were direct, 6 people went missing, and damage totaled $34.4 billion 2024 United States dollars, which just a year later in 2025 United States dollars equates to over $35.547 billion. After one usage, the name Milton was retired and was replaced with Miguel, which will first appear on the list in the 2030 Atlantic hurricane season. That will close up this edition of This Day in Weather, but be sure to stay tuned in because whenever there is a new video, you will learn about weather events that occurred in the United States on the date the video was posted in years past. Please hit the thumbs up button to like this video. Please hit the subscribe button to be sure to never miss a new video. If you're just joining this channel, please check out all the other videos that have been posted on this channel. And please check out my Patreon at patreon.com/c/thisdayinweather for more content.